matter what game I play, as long as the community is there, and I'm able to entertain them, because they could have a bad day. I've had people come in and have a bad day, and they watch me, and it's like, it helps them out a little bit. So you never know what anybody's going through. They could have a bad day, and just watching your stream can, make it a lot better for them, give them more drive, and that's why I do. That's my passion for this. It's just to help someone, give them that drive, because like I said, you never know what anybody's going through. They could be on, at that point it's like, I'm done with the world, and then they click on your stream and they're having fun, and let them chat it up with other people, and they can watch you play, and then it calms them down. It's like, okay, I feel a lot better now. And then if someone's going through something, like, hit me up with the DMs, we'll play, just go ahead and jump on real quick. Or because, like, usually when someone jumps in, I'm like, hey man, how you doing? If someone's like, hey, I'm not having a good day, I'm having a bad day, I'm like, well, jump on in the game, man, let's play the game, have some fun. It takes their mind off of it, because I've had to do that with a few people, but that's my main goal. That's what keeps me going when it comes to streaming, is doing that.
I remember when we first did that for Dirty, bro. For Dirty.
Exactly.
Dirty is one of the first people I remember we did that for, him and Lil Dirty.
Exactly.
It was a very, very rough situation, and
yeah, it helped out a lot, especially with Little Dirty, man. He was his Dirty's whole situation, like Cappy was saying, and it helped bring their spirits up. It helped lift them up to a point of like, okay, now they have something to look forward to. Little Dirty wanted to play, jump on in. Dirty wanted to play, go ahead and come on in, man. You're always welcome. Like, you want to bash on me, troll away. That's why that's why Dirty is my designated troll, man. He's one person I will never get mad at for trolling. He can come in and say whatever he wants and never get in trouble for it. So he's got a special privilege.
Little Dirty's a demon.
I'm waiting for you to Y'all think I'm a loot goblin? That kid is a loot goblin. He will loot up in the middle of a fight.
He can play though.
Oh yeah, he can.
He can.
Yeah. He can talk trash with the best of them, man. I've heard. But the I think trash with Demon playing with Demon. He was talking trash.
I think he had to pull him back from playing DMZ because the same thing was Zero said. He's a child. He was playing it, and then people just got toxic and start cursing him as a child. I'm like, as a child, why are you condoning cursing a child and things? It is very immature, and it's stupid and immature.
Exactly. Exactly.
As a child,
they've come a long way.
Well, I think you should be in bed or something. Something like that, but not carrying in a child like they're an adult.
They've came a long way. Now they've started doing like race cars and stuff like that.
Yeah, the race cars,
the RC cars.
Yeah, I was talking to Dirty the other day. He was like, yeah, I told him like, I'm only going to get you one car. He goes, now they got like 5 or 6 of them and stuff like that. I was like, damn, bro.
And he's sponsored as well. Overboard.
Yes, he's really good.
He's sponsored, so he's really good. So that's very, very good to hear. I like to hear things like that, and that is also true. That is one of the drives too, because we met them through the community, and to me, the community is the full drive. I don't know. You might probably hear us say that like 10,000 times, but that's just it. It's the community that drives you to do more and more. Because look at my situation. My situation was I had a laptop. I used to stream. My laptop crashed, and it was the community. I mean, spearheaded by 40, Zero, and
all my proceeds went to Cappy. Anybody that wanted to donate, I made sure they did it on my dono page too, like my tips page, not my super chats or anything. So, and we got Cappy a new PC, man. And that's what.
And the thing is, right? If you know how I felt, if I was one of the people that used to do cray and they might would have crayed, but I'm not really a crayer, right?
Don't let him mighty. He cried.
But yeah, it was really nice to see something like that happen to me, because I was at the point where I know I wasn't in the position to afford it, right? And then to see something like that happen, I'm like, geez, this community is like absolutely amazing. So now they became like, what you say, family, because who would do that for you?
Exactly.
To be fair, who would do that for you?
And my thing is like and if I could get this out there, man, a lot of big streamers have forgotten about that. They're more worried about making their money than they are, for the community. It's like, you started doing this for the community, not for money. then the money started rolling in, started getting over your, you started becoming more than just a community, and it started becoming more of a paycheck. And it's like, you can't think of it that, yeah, if you get a paycheck from it, kudos to you. We all make money from it, but it's like I'm not here for the money. I could get paid $10,000, $20,000 a month. Still
not me though.
Money. I'm going to be doing it for
40's line right there.
No, I'm saying if we got $10,000 to $20,000 a month, like me personally, if I got $10,000 to $20,000 a month, I still don't care about the money. I'm caring more about the community, because like even Cap, I made a crap load of money. I never did it for the money. I didn't even care about the money. I was more for the community. I was making, like Kevin used to call me a Bajan millionaire, but like it was one of those. It was like, it's like I didn't have to worry about the money. I didn't do it for the money. I didn't even care if I got super chats or I just did it to have fun, and I did it for the community. And that's how my mindset is. Even when I retire, I'm like, I'm still gonna do it. And yeah, if I get a paycheck from it and I do it full time, cool. But I'm still not doing it for that. I'm doing it for other things.
Cause also knowing from like my standpoint, I know I might not be able to afford as much as the other guys might be because of how the cost of living is here and how much our salaries here is kind of well, 40 would know because it's kind of low versus what you guys get in the US, right? And the cost of living is kind of high. So the thing is that for me, although that is still there, I still tend to give back to my community because, like, for example, Pink is a very good, I mentioned it inside of my other thing. Pink is a very, very, very good mod. I have sent her merch for free. Turbo is in everybody's Discord every morning, telling people good morning, saying something nice, right? When I am not even able to do it every morning, he does it. So I had to send him something too. OBZ, I think there was a doing like little things, giveaways too. Also, like, that helps. So OBZ was one of a recipient. I had a recent one where you had to chat or do super chats. Brady won it, so Brady got one, and then Luther was number 2. So I sent both of them merch as well. And I was thinking too, Donny, since you have been interviewing us and doing this thing, I can send you a link and we could get you some merch too, bro.
Heck yeah, we're gonna give Donny some merch, man.
Like, because you are always in our chat as well too. Like, I see you almost every night. Like, like almost every night I see Donny pops in and I'm like, yeah. So there's things like that. So like I like to give back to people that spend their time for me, because you spend your time, you spend your money. Although I must say that although I don't have as much, I would still give back, because that's how I learned growing up. From a child up to adulthood, you might not have as much, but once you can give back a portion or something of what you have, that is all that matters. So Donny, I can send you something, bro.
Sounds good, man.
Get this.
I don't think I need it. I don't think I deserve it, but
give this man a cup. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send him a
thermos. I mean, I can send you a cup. I got brand new cups that were just designed last week. It was last week, Zero?
Yeah, well, that was actually your design. I just made it.
Dude, I had a design in my head. I sent it to 00, just capitalized on it and sent it back. I was like, yes, this is it. So, and then when they keep posting it up and showing people pictures, they were like, dang, that looks fire. And I only put it live after I sent Luther and Brady theirs. So they were probably the first people. Brady was the first person to receive his.
Well, whoever finished their order first when you sent those links out.
Yeah, whoever got your order first. So then I put it live now. So, I mean, like I said, if you like coffee mugs, Donny?
I'm not a real big coffee drinker.
Or tea? You drink tea?
Tea's fine. I drink tea. Green tea.
Oh, I love green tea too.
Fancy.
I love green tea. Like flavored green tea though, like some fruit and thing mixed in it. Oh, sorry. That's not digress. You got to ask Zero a recent question.
No, we've been digressing a lot. It's all good.
I know.
I don't even remember what the question is.
So basically talking about passion and what drives you. So basically for myself, going back to what Donny was saying,
So what drives me is sharing those moments, whether they're on live stream or whatever shorts that I can make, and just share those to everybody that has missed. My bad, Baby Cobra's.
Say hi to Baby Cobra.
Yeah, Baby Cobra. What's going on with you?
But that's why I always love enjoying making those shorts. So for those people who missed out and didn't watch a stream or anything, hey, here's a short of some crazy moment that happened, whether it was good, bad, or silly. I like sharing that stuff. And then, like I said, when more games eventually, when more newer games eventually, start coming in, I want to make those informational videos to kind of help out others. Well, there's a particular mission you want to do and you need help. Here's step by step on how you can get it done, But it's basically just sharing those moments.
Yeah, laughter. I think the best thing that I get out of this and that keeps me going is the laughter. And because there is nothing better in this world than to be able to genuinely laugh at something, because that moment just lasts forever. When you look back on it, and I have so much fun, and we laugh on a nightly basis with each other, and that is just gold.
A lot.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys sharing your experiences and stuff. That's pretty awesome. That you guys, you find joy even even at the state that the game is in now, and any of the the new games coming out. I think it's great that you guys can find that connection with one another inside of the such a negative game. I mean, no other way to say it. It's a negative game, no matter what. Whether it's even if it at its best stage in its lifespan, it's still a negative game. You're going out, you're killing people, you're blowing people up and stuff like that. It brings you relief for a couple minutes. And even nowadays with the cheaters and the glitchers and what they do, you guys are able to find that joy, and you guys are able to spread that with your communities, the people that follow you. That's key. That's, like I said before, that's what you guys do as content creator. That's your ultimate goal, is to bring that joy to people who may have had a bad day. And I know we've talked about this 40, we've talked about it, Cappy. I think I've told you, Cappy, that after a long day at work, I'd put your stream on and I'd drive home and I'd listen to your stream, and I wouldn't be able to watch it because I was driving, but I'd be able to listen to what was going on, and I could just imagine in my head, this is Al Mazra, this is Cappy, this is what he's doing, this is where he's at, this is what and it's able to just sit there and just kick all the stress and stuff that happened at work, just kind of kick it out of the way, and bring me and the jokes and stuff that you guys talk about, having fun and laughter brings other people joy and stuff. And it's not just for you guys, it's for us out here that are viewing you from the other side of the screen and not being in there with the game, being in the game with you guys. It's great to see that, and it's great that you guys are keeping that going.
Let me just also add that it also helps us as well too, because for example, Friday I had a really, really, really rough and a very terrible day Friday, but it didn't seem so when it came on. But because I was with good people, so we played. It was Delta. I think it was Delta Force. We played Zero and Cobra. Yeah, Delta. We took Zero into Delta for the first time Friday, and that just took my mind off of what happened during the day, because I was telling them early in the day that I was on a meeting. Well, not really a meeting. I was on a support call for over 9 hours, for almost 9 hours. A Teams support call for 9 hours.
9 hours?
Yes.
That is ridiculous.
Trying to get breaks, something resolved. Breaks. I literally break to eat lunch after 3 o'clock. Yes, it was horrible. It was horrible. So even things like that, it actually helped me to just play with these guys, because as you say, I don't know what the viewer is going through, but sometimes we might be going through something ourselves, but we might be able to boost one another, because nobody will probably pick up that anything was wrong with me on Friday. So that happens when you got good people around you. That's all I have to say.
Whether or not I can pick up on that vibe, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna throw a stupid dad joke, no matter maybe 2 or 3 dad jokes per stream. I'm gonna come out there and throw them out there just to get, even if the chat's dead. Like sometimes I'll go into some chats and they won't be moving so quickly, or
a lot of lurkers.
And I'll just throw a stupid dad joke out there just for the hell of it, and then see where it kicks off and goes. And next thing you know, they're like ban Donny for 10 minutes or whatever because he's his dad joking and whatnot. And I just throw those out there just to get the things going and stuff. And and then I don't know what you guys are going through on that side, so I'll throw one out there just to see your reaction from it. And and I get a lot of questions like, where did you get that? Your dad joke book? Well, yeah, I kind of pulled it up on the internet and threw it out there, but it's pretty funny. I thought it was funny. I'm going to share it with you guys, and you guys are going to get a good laugh.
Man, it's always welcome because as you say, you throw it in. And like, for example, when I did the challenge for those last three nights, the Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, where people had to chat, it was a lot more refreshing because people had something to do because there was a goal, so people were actually talking in chat. And it was more because the Wednesday, the amount of when I checked by the analytics, I had over 700 or something messages that came through in that stream. So like things like that, like these are things that you look forward to, the communication and chatting and so on.
We have an inspirational quote today. I would look this one up, and this is kind of hitting on what we've talked about today. It's by Roy T. Bennett. He is an author and an inspirational thinker. It says, "Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart." And that goes along with. I feel that it goes along with what we talked about, becoming streamers and having the passion to do what you guys do on the outside of your regular day jobs and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's you can't live your life in opposition to yourself and holding reservation. You won't ever know what it is that you can do until you go attempt it and fail. And there should never be a fear of failure, because each step of failure is building you towards that end goal of success. Like, you cannot have success without failure before. And recognizing that's not something you should be fearful of, but you should actually look forward to and enjoy that process.
That is correct. Like someone put a video together recently that I saw. I think it was yesterday or today. So when they said Enzo Ferrari, he I think it was BMW or something. He wanted to do something. They said no, so he went with Lamborghini. He helped with Lamborghini. So then afterwards, then he branched off, did Ferrari. The guy that is in charge of Pagani, he told Lamborghini that they wanted to do all carbon fiber cars. Lamborghini said no. He branched off and he did his own vehicles. And he's Pagani. There's Pagani cars that are all carbon fiber. And I think it was
the same way with Shelby.
Exactly.
Carl Shelby, he went to Ferrari, wanted to work with them, and they said no, so they went to Ford.
No. Correct.
And then that's when Ford won the what the heck was that race? It's like really long. It was like 24-hour long race. And they won it with 3 Shelby GTs. So
that's probably Le Mans.
That's what it was, the Le Mans.
So the thing is that, as Zero said, with every failure, a failure sets you up for success. You don't have success without failure. So that is one of the things that I think that whoever listens to this podcast or this interview can take away with you. Although you might seem like you are failing at whatever you do, it's not always that thing might be chosen for you, but there's something else that you will succeed at. Even if it's not that, but there's something you will succeed at. So always take failures as a part of building for your success.
Where is your success without failure? Just like Zero said, just like 40 said, just like you said, Cappy. You can't be afraid to lose. You have to be able to know that you can move past that failure in order to be successful. Because without success, there's no failure. And it's life, essentially. It's what it comes down to, is it's life. Without that failure, there's no success.
Exactly. Right. There's two things that always make someone successful, right? Failure and criticism. If you can't take either one, you're never going to be successful. They go in hand in hand.
Yeah, life is a sine wave, and there's ups and downs, and the ups and downs cancel each other out, and that median of the sine wave that continues to move forward, that's your path, and you just have to be able to roll with everything, and not look at it as failure and success, but look at it as experience. You just each experience is unique, and that's that's the whole thing about wisdom. When you might be an intelligent person and be a knowledgeable person when you're 20 years old, but someone that's 60 years old, they have so much more experience than you, and that's where wisdom comes from, is experience.
I got a phone call. All right, it was a very important phone call. But my name is 40caltv. I'm a YouTuber. I'm on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, and I'm a content creator. And just like the last time, I do it just because I like the camaraderie of the community and how we interact, and that's the reason that I do it. So,
we got to be different.
Always got to be different. I am special. Leave me alone.
Well, thank you, Donny.
Thank you for having us again, Donny.
Yeah, thank you, Donny. This was
so
fun,
much, man. It's always fun being on the show, man. It cracks me up every time.
We try to have fun. We try to have fun on here. We don't get political. We don't get religious. We don't do a lot of things. We just bullshit.
Now remember, don't overthink it.
Don't overthink it. Stay safe out there.
Maybe don't use it, you lose it.
Famous last words of 40.